Hello everybody, and thank you for tuning into my next tip. Today I'm going to talk to you about a very simple application in the control panel called the keyboard. The keyboard application has just a very few tweaks of what you can do to changing the operation of your keyboard. First of all, to get there, you go to your Start menu, then Control Panel, and again, Windows XP, 7, Vista, similar process, go to 7, or go to your Start menu and Control Panel. It opens up this screen. Scroll down and look for a keyboard application. Open it. Okay, I'm going to close this. That brings you up to this dialog box. This dialog box comes with two tabs, speed and hardware. First of all, in speed, it's the character repeat, and basically this is the length of time it takes for you to for a letter to be repeated. If you push down a letter, let's say for example you push down C, and you hold down C. If it's the farther it is to the right, the farther it is to the right, the faster it's going to start to repeat, and the faster on the left, the longer it's going to take to repeat. It might take a whole second if you're over here. But in general, this is not much of a needed change. It's not that big a deal in my opinion. Repeat rate is how fast, once it does start to repeat, how fast does it get? How fast do they repeat? Let's say if I push the farthest to the right is, if you push down C, you might get 20 C's in a second. And on the left, you might get 5 C's in a second. So again, no big deal. And here is just to test your options here. So if you wanted to test your repeat, for example, that's how it is on the fastest. And if I move the repeat rate down to the lowest option, it's going to be like this. See? Very much slower. And if I move this again, I'll just move it back to here. As you can see, a lot slower, a lot faster. Cursor blink rate. This is for every program you enter text, you have this blinking icon. Here you can adjust it to blink really fast if you want it, or if you don't want it to blink at all, or any kind of blinking you want, but it's again up to user opinion. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you like it, basically. Alright, so that's all that's in the speed. Now I'm going to go to hardware. And this is just simple, it just lists the devices. I'm working on a laptop, so this is just the standard PS2 Lite keyboard on my laptop. If you have a laptop and you have another keyboard that you plug into it or whatever, you'll see it here. And you click on it, and it's device properties, manufacturer, standard keyboard, location, plugged into keyboard port, and then the device status. It tells you it's working properly. Nothing much there. And on the screen, there's the properties, which gets into just basically the driver screen. General, standard PS2 keyboard, device type keyboard, obviously, manufacturer standard keyboard, location, and then again, it's working properly. Driver, there's the driver provider, Microsoft, driver date, a little bit out of date, driver version, Microsoft Windows, driver details, gets into the more specific stuff that you probably would care less to see, so no big deal there. Update driver, if you wanted to update this driver online, see if there was a good workable solution. Rollback driver, if you updated your driver and it malfunctions, or you want to go back for whatever reason, this would be what you want to do. And disable, you can disable the keyboard if you wanted to, but in this case, since it's my primary one, you can't. And uninstall it, only do this if you want to reinstall it or you want to lose access to your keyboard, so I would not do that. But if you do, it'll just be reinstall itself. And then details, device description, standard PS2. You know, here's all a bunch of information and stuff you can get. You know, I'm not gonna bore you to death by going through every single one, but just for grins, we'll go and try to update this driver as the driver data is that old. But who knows? But since it's just a keyboard, it probably won't be much of an. There probably won't be an update. So if you want to look for an update, you just go here and hit update driver, and you get this screen. How do you want to search for update? Search automatically for updated driver software or browse computer. This one looks online automatically, and if you have something to update it yourself, like a driver itself that's downloaded to your computer, you would use this option. But in my case, I'm going to use this option, so I hit this, searching online for a solution, or software rather. As I said, since it's just a keyboard, it probably won't come up with anything, as there's not much needing for updating, I wouldn't think. But we'll just check while we're here, and I'll just show you the process of updating. I'll do another future video on updating, so just look for that in the future. So yes, again, we would wait. Okay. The best driver software for your device is already installed. Windows has determined the driver software for your device is up to date. Standard PSD keyboard, so there's nothing left to do there. Close. And then we can close out of this. And so, yeah, that's basically all there is to this application. And if you ever wondered what's these three options, apply saves the changes that you've altered here, but does not close the dialog box. OK saves the changes and closes it. Hit cancel, closes it without saving. So if, for example, I did this and I say, oh, I didn't want that, cancel, and then that gets rid of it. And as if I open up, let's see, I'll open up Microsoft Word. No, there we go. And as you can see, my changes did not get committed, or did not alter, so the blinker is still blinking. Okay, so that's it for this clip. Thank you for watching, and have a good night. Bye-bye for now.